Hello, my friends. Welcome to a new video. It's a nice afternoon. I am about to head outside to show you the beautiful sky. It's so gorgeous outside. The sun is about to set. But let me show you the beautiful sky. Look at that. It's so beautiful out there. It's such a gorgeous afternoon, and I'm walking outside here, but I'm looking to make sure that I don't see any snakes. My nemesis. I don't like to come outside like when it starts to get dark because I'm always nervous that there's gonna be some snake or something out here. Anyways, y'all, let's chat. All right, let's have a chat about what's happening here in Tanzania. Okay. First, I want to say, first thing I want to say is we are safe and we are at home. We have everything that we need. I don't want you guys to worry about us. We are fine. We have gas in our vehicle, we have food in our house, and we are sheltering in place. So we are okay. But let's not talk about that stuff. Let's talk about real life here in Tanzania and what it's like actually living here on ground. Because I told y'all I was gonna come real and raw to you all and tell you what's up here. Like, I'm not gonna be sugarcoating stuff and say, oh, it's country life, life is beautiful, blah blah blah. I'm not going to do that. It's not like my country house in Canada. No, it's different. Everything here is just different, guys. It's just different. And I must say that it has been a challenge. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I ain't gonna lie. It has been a challenge being here. And sometimes I get so frustrated and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna go home. But then when I think about my students, when I think about the friends I've made here, the relationship, you know, my job and all that good jazz, I like, okay, let me calm down. It's gonna be better tomorrow. So today we're gonna talk about one of the big problem we're having right now, besides all the other problems like mosquitoes, like bugs, like people being cornering, trying to cheat you, like people thinking you're a foreigner, and everywhere you go they try to cheat you, raise the price, all kind of stuff. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like real serious issues like water, for example. So we're having a big issue with water. Today is like day number 4. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's like day number 4 when we had no water. So that means we can't wash dishes, we can't take proper shower, we have to buy water to drink. Well, we are already buying water to drink, but buying water to take shower, it's very expensive because like 5,000 for one bottle of water, and you can only take like one shower with that bottle of water. So every time you want to take a shower, you need 5,000. So that's a lot. And there is no streams or river or natural water source here where we are living. It's like a dry, arid place. Even wells are hard to find here. And if you do find a well, somebody have a well, you have to pay, I think it's 200 shillings per jerry can. And we don't even have a jerry can. We don't even know where to buy jerry cans. But I guess these are things that we gonna find out about. So in this house where we're at, it's on city water, but we did not know that this house didn't have a tank because the house that we stayed in before, they had an underground tank. When we rented this house, we didn't see a tank on the top of the roof, so we thought like it was underground, right? So I don't remember if we asked the Delali or he told us he think the tank is underground. I don't remember exactly what he said, but we were under the impression that there was a tank here, so in case there's no city water, we wouldn't have any issues. Because as you can see, let me show you all. If you look over there, can you guys see? Hope you guys can see. If you look over there, you can see the neighbor has a tank. Let me see if you guys can see. Right. So if you look up there, see that tank up there? That's the neighbor's tank. I'm gonna go around and show you the other tank on the other side. I don't know if I can see it from here. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can see. So if you look up there, you can see There's a tank up there. And look at the sky. It's so gorgeous, guys. It's so nice. The sun is about to set, and it's just beautiful. This is so picturesque. Anyways, you guys see what I'm talking about. So we thought that this house had a tank, but unfortunately there is no underground tank. And these are the things I'm talking about. Like when you rent a place, sometimes like people are very dishonest. They tell you stuff and it's not real. And even the landlord herself, she's not upfront with certain things. Either she don't answer you, or she just ignore it, or she just pass over it. And we kind of upset about that because I think like the transparency here with some people is just like very general here. General, and that's something that we have to deal with a lot. You have to tell them over and over about certain things. You have to remind them. Even if you tell them 100 times, they pretend like they forget. So the sense of dishonesty here, it's a lot, I am finding. Even when I go to the market, I find just dishonesty. I know the vendors, and this week I may pay 2,000 for something. The next week I go, they tell me 4,000. You know, it's just a dishonesty, and I have to say, excuse me, do you know I just shopped here last week. I'm the same person for 2,000. Then when they realize I get mad, they say, oh, okay, sorry, mistake. You know, so that kind of thing. But anyways, going back to the water situation. So this is our fourth day, no water. No water, guys, no water. So I had to buy some water container from the people who collect the garbage. And so I bought some from them. And so I was able to get water. So if you look here, you will see I have that's the last set of the containers that I got. And so I fill them up with water. And this is what we have to, you know, take shower, to wash our hands and stuff like that. And I'll also show you in the back of my house what I've done. I've also filled up some water bottles so that we can do the same thing, take shower and stuff like that. I'm videotaping in the late afternoon, guys, so I'm just like, if you see me looking down and not at you, don't worry. There's all kind of bugs here in the afternoon that comes out, and I don't want any one of them to jump on me. So especially lizards, oh my gosh, they're not my friends. So I'm just looking for them because I don't want any to jump on me. Anyways, so if you look here, you would see all my bottles line up. Ooh, look at that. So these are all my bottles line up here, and I bought them from the garbage people. They just take these things and they just throw them away. And I figure out, oh, I should ask them for it because I want to do my plants inside of them. But look, they become very handy because now I can fill them up with water so that we have water. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. I also got a big 5-gallon. I have to look, guys. I have to look. It's evening time and all kind of bugs are out here. There's some beetles. I don't like them. There's some beetles I like them. They're not my friend. Okay, so I'm looking for them. I don't want to step on any. Anyways, I have this big container here that I usually wash in. I fill that up with water. So I have water to take shower again, or to wash a few things, maybe like undies or bras or socks, or just 1 or 2 dresses. It holds a lot of water. As you can see, it's filled with water right now. I have this container here that I wash some stuff inside. This one here. I'm not really throwing out the water because I may need the water for something. I don't know. I'm not throwing it out because at this point, water is like a valuable. You can't throw anything away. And then this is another container. This is like a 30. Yeah, this is like, no, it's like a 40 liter container. So it holds a lot of water. So tomorrow I'm gonna buy 2 more so I can put water in here. So I have enough water. But this one I'm using it for my compost. So I'm just gonna buy 2 more to put water inside of it because water is so necessary. Okay, I have some more water here. Yep. I have some more water here. So this bucket I have here, it's filled with water. And in this bottle here, I have water in it. And inside my house, I have another bottle like this with water and a lot of smaller bottles filled with water because my goodness, it's just crazy. Um, the challenges of living in Africa, I'm telling you. If somebody had told me about water shortage, like I'll be like, no, this is they have city water. Why would they have water shortage? They're supposed to have a reservoir. My husband went to the place where the water comes from. It's a huge place. There's a lot of water there. You know, it's so I don't understand why they don't have any water. Anyways, I don't understand the dynamics of the water, but not having water for days is just crazy. And another thing about not having water is not giving people notices. Like they should send a notice out saying, listen, there will be no water, or the water pressure is low, or we shut enough water. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But they don't give any notice. You see, we wasn't prepared like this on the first day when there was no water. We just woke up, went to brush our teeth, and there was no water. And then we were not prepared, so we were kind of lost. We didn't know what to do. We were calling around all our friends, asking them if they have water, blah blah blah. But they had tanks. They have huge tanks. They had 3, 4, 5 tanks. Some of them, So we feel like so silly not having any water. But we went to buy water. But after 4 days of no water, it's like but anyways, we're like preppers since we're in Canada, and we always keep water in our house in Canada, so we never like have an issue. There's a storm or in the winter time or something happen, we never have issue with water. Plus there's snow outside, you can just melt the snow, and then you get water, right? And then we have a well on our property, you know so we don't even have city water on our property. We have a well, and we have in all, well, you guys know who've been watching my video, but just for those of you who are new to the channel, we have a well, and the well is run by electric pump, but we have the regular pump that pumps the water to the rest of our house, and then we have a manual pump that is inside our porch. So when there's no electricity, we can go to the manual pump and get water, so we have no issue. So in Canada, we never had an issue with water, or when there's storms, or when there is any problem, any like floods, anything like that. We never had any issue when the water has to be cut off or anything like that. But we're here in Africa, and my goodness, the water is a problem. This is like the first time the water it went for maybe half a day. It was no problem because we usually, ooh, there's a fly. We usually get up early and do our stuff. So by the time the water went, we saw the water was kind of trickling, so we filled up a couple of pots and stuff like that. So we never issue. But this time the water just went, and there was no notice given, like I said. So I just want to say to you guys, expats who thinking of coming to Tanzania has some issues with drought, and this year unfortunately there is drought. Outside of my wall, there it's so dry, like people, they cleared the cornfield and they didn't plant any corn because it's so dry, there's no water. And if you plant corn and there's no rain, then it's just a waste of money, right? So sadly, there's no corn out there. The fields are very, very empty out there, and it's sad. But anyways, it is what it is. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, because some of you may think, oh, you moved to Africa, everything is gonna be like perfect. Whichever area that you're going in, make sure you have a water tank. Don't be like us, taking somebody's word and only to find out there's no underground water tank and being stuck in this situation. But like I said, we're resilient people. It's a little bit frustrating, but we're okay. Like I said, we have enough water to last us a couple of days, and if worse come to worse, I guess we will have to buy water again, right? But what we're gonna do next time, when the water do come back, we're gonna be prepared and have huge containers that we're gonna fill up and leave it there. And if you look Now, this helper's house, so the helper's house is right here, and there's a galvanized roof there, but there is there is no guttering on it. So if it start to rain, if it start to rain, we will definitely put a guttering on it so we can collect rainwater, because that's gonna be our option now if it rains. And the rain season has been delayed. It's supposed to be raining like crazy now, but there's no rain. So yeah. And I want to tell you guys something before I close the video. Now I found out that there is a rainmaker. Let me walk on the other side. So in this village here, there there is a traditional rainmaker who is a person, and he is supposed to be praying for rain every single day. And traditionally they believe that if the rainmaker person leaves the village area and go to another village or out of the village, it causes drought. So I think people are thinking that the rainmaker has secretly left and be gone somewhere or something like that. That's traditional belief. So hence the rain did not come, right? So I just wanted to tell you this traditional thing. It is not lies. It's a true fact. One of the villagers told us that. So yeah, but okay. So this is real. It's not a makeup thing. It's real. He's a real person. He lives here, and his job is to stay here, not leave the region, and pray for rain and do his ceremonial things for rain every day. He prays and then he does some ceremony or whatever. So here in Africa, there's a lot of deep traditional beliefs in things. Yeah. And there has been, there's no rain. There's no rain. I hope the rainmaker didn't do something silly, right? But anyways, it's nice to learn. It's nice to learn about different traditions and different beliefs and different things like that. Being here in Tanzania, I'm making myself like known to many different things. I've been to the different tribes, areas where they live. I see where they live. I see their mud houses. Now we have mud houses. I don't show you guys any of these things because, you know, it's people's privacy. And here in Tanzania, filming people, it's a problem. Okay, if you bring that camera out, you'll be in serious trouble. I don't know if they think you're stealing their soul, or I don't know what's about being filmed. I don't have no idea. I think that's something they're just not used to. So filming is a problem here. But yeah, they're on the other side. If I leave here and I walk about 10 minutes, there are mud houses and stuff like that over there. So yeah, I am in a village. Even if you see all these big houses and they're enclosed by wall, it is still a village. And there's some huge houses in that area, but if you go over on the other side, the village is right there. Like the smaller houses and the mud houses and the smaller brick houses without no fencing is it's not there. So one day, hopefully, when it's not too busy, because people are always around. That's the thing. People are always around, and it's hard to like to go there and when people is not around. Anyways, I'll I'll figure something out because I know many of you had said, "Oh no, can we see the village?" Another thing is that I'm very skeptical about is showing you like areas, because there's some people out there who just have no manners. You know, I was in Canada and somebody found my location and they were just like telling me a whole bunch of nonsense. So now I'm in Tanzania. You know, they say when you're bitten once, you don't want to be bitten twice. So I don't want to show certain locations that is too close to my house, just in case somebody's out there again looking to find my location and start sending me messages and stuff like that. So I am going to show you guys like the village. I'm going to show you things, but I'm going to be really, really careful what I show, because I don't want anybody writing me and telling me I know where you live, blah, 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 and la-di-da, la-di-da. And I have to care about the safety of my family and my children and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, so that's the situation here concerning the water. So if you come into Tanzania and you think like it's gonna be like, oh, hallelujah, it's not. All right, there will be challenges. You know, there's things that you may not expect, and you just have to go with the flow. And another problem is electricity. The electricity goes a lot, and so you also have to prepare for the electricity. But for that, we're okay because I show you guys in my shots, I show you guys in other videos how prepared we are when it comes to electricity. We have all our chargers, we have our lights, we have our solar panel. So these things we have, but just other unexpected things, yeah. And then now you see the video that I posted, we get a vehicle, so we have much more freedom now. We can go places, we can carry things. Yeah, so that has really opened a door for us here. So just be prepared if you move into Tanzania, to any African country. Like, yeah, watch YouTube, but just take it with a grain of salt, because when you come and you're on ground, things are really really different. And it may not be what you expect. All right, so that's the video, guys. I hope you guys are well. Take care, and I will see you next video. Ciao ciao, my love.